It's a scenario that seems like something out of a movie. 71 autopsies in murder cases are under review because the medical examiner's work has come under question. The medical examiner is Dr. Michael McGee, who was the Ramsey County Medical Examiner for 34 years. In this morning's Talking Points, Esme Murphy looks at why dozens of verdicts could be in doubt.
Earlier this month, Attorney General Keith Ellison vacated the conviction of Thomas Rhodes, who had served 25 years in prison for the murder of his wife. The Attorney General cited the findings by medical examiner Dr. Michael McGee. This followed the 2021 scathing rebuke of McGee's work in the Alfonso Rodriguez case. Rodriguez was convicted in the 2003 murder of college student Drew Shadeen. A federal judge, though, blasted McGee's work in that case, saying McGee was, quote, guessing on the stand, and his testimony was, quote, unreliable, misleading, and inaccurate. As a result, that death sentence was overturned. Rodriguez's murder, though, and the conviction still stands. It was after that ruling by Judge Ralph Erickson that Ramsey County Attorney John Choi began looking at McGee's other cases. McGee served as Ramsey County Medical Examiner for 34 years, from 1985 to 2019. Choi looked at 270 cases, eliminated those where the death was clear-cut. He is left with 71 cases where the verdict depended on McGee's analysis that they are now reviewing. Now, serious questions about McGee's work had surfaced way back in 2011. Ramsey County Attorney John Choi was a guest on WCCO Sunday morning at 10:30 a.m.
There was a judge in Douglas County, Minnesota, who came to the conclusion on an infant death case that his conclusions in that case were false or misleading. So because of that, we did a very narrow review around infant death cases, and we found a number of things, too. We found that Dr. McGee hadn't been connected to some of the latest research around that topic and wasn't participating as a part of the Association of Medical Examiners.
Dr. McGee's work has stretched far beyond Washington County. He regularly performed autopsies for other Minnesota counties that did not have their own medical examiner. He also performed autopsies in Wisconsin counties. Over more than 3 decades, Dr. Michael McGee performed thousands of local autopsies. And now there are questions about how many of those cases should be reviewed. Esme Murphy, WCCO 4 News.